Alright folks, back at the village again, just marvelling at the kiln. The colour inside there. It's special. I've been here for maybe about half an hour, just setting my hammock up. We built a little hammock frame. As you can see, there's an A-frame at the end and then a ridge pole to this tree. The awesome 3-story. It's quite a nice day today. It's been warm, no rain, which is nice. I'm looking forward to a night in my hammock. Have a nice comfy sleep. So yeah, there's a few things that are going to be happening this time. A bit more clay work and firing some tiles and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I'll bring you along the road when we get on with it. So since we've been here, we've done a little bit of work on the 2-story shelter. Not on the outside, but we did some work on the inside. And we made a new wire rack shelf to let as much heat up through as possible. And we've stoked up the firing section of the kiln with all the, well, nearly all the tiles.
Tim, look up there. Tim. That's brilliant.
Parasail. I've always wanted a parasail, it'd be awesome. I've just been clearing the ash out of the bottom section of the kiln, out with the airflow system, and yeah, I'm just about to put the support brick back in. It goes in between the bricks in the base, and then goes back in there. Job done. I'm just going to tidy up this last little bit of ash and put the breeze blocks back in front of it. Ready to go. Got some kindling ready. We've still got some big bits of wood there in the store. So it'll be a good firing. I've just been fixing up cracks in it. Just thought I'd do so now while it's cool. Yeah, when I'm fixing up cracks I just like to properly force the clay, like right the way in. Just keep putting layers on and really forcing it in. So it tries to close up as much of the air gaps that are in there as possible. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to get this lit up now. Just got a little bundle of pine twigs, a lighter, so dry you barely need tinder or anything to start it with. Go and just start feeding in the kindling. That's that, it's going. There we have it. I'm just going to build a small fire in under there at the moment because some of those tiles are still a little damp. I'll take you off the tripod. Sorry about the shake. There we have it. Burning away, not a bother. We had a slight malfunction. The wire shelf fell. I think it was just because we had it turned the wrong way, so that the bent sections that we curved to form the shape of it were facing upright, so there's nothing to grip onto the actual walls of the kiln. So I've turned it round and it's pretty sturdy. I've just taken the tiles out for the time being, just so I could sort the shelf, and I'm going to let them cool down. So I was only really wanting to dry the majority of them fully. So I've done that, and then I'm going to wait a little bit and just fire this back up again and chop them in. As you can see, I've got the kiln loaded back up, the remaining tiles. I'm just going to repeat the same process to light it up again and then go full beans. Yep, the shelf collapsed the second time. That's it there. I thought I had it sorted out. Well, that's a bit of it, there's a bit of it there supporting the wok for heaters, but I thought I had it sorted and secure. I was pushing on it and it was taking, you know, a good bit of force. So I thought it would have been fine with kiln tiles sat on it and the extra heat, but it certainly was not. And we've lost 6 tiles in the process of the 2 collapses. The rest are still in there. So I've given up with that. Also, as the shelf collapsed, it pushed that door out. and it landed there and turned into rubble. So, and also that little bit of the archway collapsed. So once we've done cooking, we'll let it cool down, maybe wait till tomorrow and fix it up when it's cold, and just try and patch it up best I can. Somebody asked me in a previous video what kind of coffee we use, and this is it. It's Nescafe Original 3-in-1, and it's just add water. And then we also have these cappuccino ones, and it's just a really easy way of making decent coffees without having to carry loads of jars and all sorts of stuff. Looking forward to this. Chicken fajitas are always a real good feast.
Really hot in the glove, that.
Yeah, I bet it is. Looking mighty good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Look at that. Absolutely delicious.
Can't open the sauce.
I just realised I've not recorded anything since dinner, and I'm in bed now. Just been sitting and chatting and chilling, enjoying being by the fire. Yeah, it's quite a chill in the air now. Got my little solar battery charger up there. It's like a power pack with a solar panel on it, and a light, and a cigarette lighter, which is pretty cool. Charged my phone a good few times off that before it's dead. I think about 5 times. It's pretty good. It's nice to be back in my hammock after the last time in the shelter. Going to be some rain again in the morning and overnight. I think from about 3 AM it's going to be raining. So I've closed in the end of my tarp there. That's the duct taped end. That duct tape has been on that tarp for about half a year. I've never had to replace it or, you know, fix it or anything. It's held solid. The same as that camo tape there. That's held the same amount of time. I did that on the same slightly drunken camping trip. A bottle of water in this one. It's been a really good day. Despite the destruction of 6 tiles and a slight section of the kiln, we've fixed up the kiln. I'll show you that in the morning. We, replaced a few bits and fixed a couple of cracks and things. So just need to do running repairs on it every now and again. Really, it's not a bad thing. Anyway, I'm gonna sit and relax and enjoy being in the comfort of my lovely suspended chair in the in this made hammock stand. A knife up there. Lovely. Morning everyone. It's a windy, wet, blustery day today. Had my tarp attacking me in the night. Keeps blowing the pegs out. I had a good sleep though. Nice and comfortable and warm. Wasn't cold at all. I actually took my jumper off. I actually took my jumper off at some point because it was too hot. Coffee has arrived. Loving it. John's weather app says that it's 17 degrees, and it's so not. It's windy and cold, and it's just stopped raining. Coffee. I've been up for a while now. It's really windy, and yeah, just watching John do his thing with this shelter roof, making it all sturdy, protecting the tarp better from the heat of this furnace. There'll be bacon rolls on the go in a bit, so I'm looking forward to that. Look at that.
Never mind his, look at mine. I'm toasting my roll.
Oh, fancy are we? It's been a while since I last recorded because I had a phone call from home and I had a delivery from UPS that I wanted to go and pick up. So I drove away home and did that, got some juice and picked up my delivery, which is some wood carving stuff. A starter set of gouges. And this is a really sharp little carving knife. It's very nice. Some good stuff in there. But I also got this, which is a spoon gouge, and it's very sharp. It's made by File, made in Switzerland, and yeah, it's nice piece of kit. Really good edge on that, really good level of polish on it. Yeah, really nice, so I'm happy with that. So I've been wanting to carve a cookser for a while, and the other day I had some few tools that I had at home and I started off one, and here it is. That was just started off with my knife and a really old, really rusty gouge that I got from a scrap dealer, and just a really old dried bit of wood that I had lying around. It's got some cracks in it, but it's just a test. I'm not intending to use it or really try to hold water in it or anything like that. It was just a test for carving, so I could get the general feel for it. Pretty happy with it. So that's what I've been up to. This is what John was up to while I was away. He's built this weaved wall onto the side of the kiln shelter, just to stop rain getting in and whatnot. Tarped off the end, supported the roof a lot better, more beams and boards. More tarp on that end. And there's the wall from the inside. Flush up with the wall for that shelter. It's really good. Stops a lot of the wind getting in as well. Well, it's dark, as you can all see. Night has fallen.
Very wet.
Yeah, and it's chucking it down. It's been chucking it down for a good few hours, so we moved the workbench in under the shelter, and we gathered a bunch of wood, got really wet doing it, and then we lit the kiln.
I'm making an emergency patch for the side of the shelter.
John's patching a little leak that he's got in the side of his shelter. And that's about all I've got to report. It's wet.
Very wet.
Yeah, very wet. So this is about the evening, really. Sitting, enjoying the heat of the fire, and listening to it chuck it down. Look at the dry line. Oh, focus. Yeah, look at the dry line between the soaking wet outside and the nice dry inside. That's what I like about John's shelters. Ain't no wishy-washy. Wet outside, dry inside. Clean cut, the way you want it. And John's just cooking off some nice burgers. Caramelised red onion ones. We've put another tarp up above where we're standing just to try and stop the flooding. Non-stop rain now for what, about 5-6 hours. The kiln's still nice and dry though. Our beef burgers are done.
I can't believe it's absolutely pouring it down.
Still chucking it down. These beef burgers are going to be half grilled and half steamed.
Right.
As you can hear, it's still absolutely chucking it down. It's probably about 8 hours of it now. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, sorry about the general lack of footage from this trip. I had another clip. It was quite a long clip of me carving out more of the cookser. I had the camera on the tripod and it was out of focus and I didn't realise, so the whole clip is completely out of focus and I won't be able to use it. So yeah, I'm missing that, but also because of the rain and us getting rained off, we couldn't do any more tripod work and there was no real point in building, so we've just sat and chilled and chatted and enjoyed the fire and drank coffee. I'm in my hammock now and just sitting here listening to the rain, being nice and comfortable and warm. But yeah, when I get more wood, which is readily available, so pretty much next time I make a video there'll be more carving in it, because I really enjoy it. I've proper got into it in the past couple of days, so I'll be doing more videos on that. Anyway, I'm gonna chill and go to sleep and I'll catch up with you in the morning. Morning. That's us all up and awake and packed up. Got the kiln covered over with this tarp. There's the wall that John built yesterday in full glory. Aye, we're just about to go. It's been a good one. It's been a really wet one, but
more work and not a lot of videoing.
Yeah, lots of that.
We've got a pond in the middle now.
Aye, there is. There's a big, like, sludge appeared. This is the A-frame where my hammock was last night. Aye, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.